Tech here, back with another video. And as you can see, I have the T-Mobile Revvl here. This is my review. It's not going to be too long, hopefully not, but I'm just going to get straight to the point here. So starting off, this is a $125 phone. If you want to do the 24-month payment thing. But if you want to buy it outright, it will be around 150 plus tax, depending on where you are. So this is T-Mobile's smartphone. It only comes in one color. I wish it came in multiple colors, but I don't know why they didn't have multiple colors. So let's get to the specs here. So starting off, it has a 5.5 inch HD screen. So let me go ahead and turn it on here. So it's not too bad of a screen. It's pretty readable. Colors are good on there. Nothing to complain about. It has 2 GB of RAM, 32 GB of ROM, and it's expandable to 128 GB, I believe. Front-facing camera with flash for you selfie people. It's 5 megapixel. On the back, you have a 13 megapixel camera, and also on the back, a very recessed fingerprint scanner. So you gotta kind of dig in there to get into it. But in my previous video, I compared it to the LG V20 in terms of speed, and it held up pretty good. I will link the video after this one down below. So taking a look here. It also has Android 7.0 out of the box, which is also a good thing for a budget phone. It also sports a 3000 milliamp battery. I've had no issues getting through the whole day with this. It lasts very, very long. I think I have some screenshot here just to show you. So this is it. So you have like 5 days left. I mean, it's not a intensive resource phone, and because of the screen, it's not like 1080p or anything like that. 720p, I believe. So it's not gonna do as much damage on the battery as these high-end Android smartphones. So you can easily get a day or two if you're not a heavy user. So like I said, it has 2 GB of RAM, up to 128 GB in micro SD. Speaking of micro SD, this is the back is removable. Sorry, but the downside is you cannot remove the battery, so it's stuck in there. It would have been a plus if it was removable, but it's not a deal breaker. Well, for me, it's not. Again, so you have your micro SD card expansion slot right here, and your SIM card slot right there. A word of warning: it is somewhat a fingerprint magnet, so from time to time you're going to be cleaning it off. Overall, the performance of this phone is very well. I haven't run into any hiccups as of yet. I have done some comparisons with my other Android phones when it comes to like loading games and whatnot. Of course, this one would be dead last. It's not as powerful. The chip that's in here is a MediaTek. It's a quad core, and more notifications coming in. And it's a quad core clocking in at 1.5 gigahertz. So again, not too bad. Quad core 1.5. MediaTek. I'm not too fond of their chipset, but I guess it gets the job done. Let me go into speed test here. Speed test wise, when over Wi-Fi, it gets pretty good. When I'm far away, it gets pretty good speeds, averaging around maybe 30 to 40, and my speeds are 79 to 80 megabytes per second. But it's on Wi-Fi right now, as you can see. So let me go ahead and test it out here. $24 down and 11 up, not too bad. So let me go ahead and take it off Wi-Fi here and just go to the network itself. So as you can see, it's connected via 4G LTE. So we're going to try this again. Yeah, that's what you get with the 4G LTE. Let me go ahead and go back onto Wi-Fi here. So, like I said, one of the things that that I first tested out, because I'm a cameraman when it comes to smartphones, that's what I mainly use my phone for, and then social media, etc., etc. On the back, you know, the 13 megapixel camera, thought it would be decent, but man, it disappointed me. I'm not sure if in an update they can fix these problems, because even in subtle light you can see a lot of graininess when taking a picture. I'll put some examples on here throughout the video to show you. It does very well when there's an efficient amount of light outside, like when it's nice and sunny. It can be up there with some of the high-end phones, but when you're inside a dimly lit area or just your average lighting, it does not do well. It was so bad that I had to, let me show you, I had to install a third-party camera app. Let me see. Oh, here it is, Open Camera. So yeah, I had to download a third-party camera app, and there was a significant difference on this one. It was much more smoother. So again, it could be a software issue, because if a third-party app can produce better images than the primary app that came with the phone, then I'm just guessing it might be a software issue. So hopefully T-Mobile sees this, or somebody sees this, and they're able to fix the issue. One thing I did notice, like as you can see, I have tons of notification here on my other Android devices. When you slide down on here, for example, it would automatically say clear all. This, you have to go through all your notifications if you have a lot, and once you finally reach the bottom, you're able to see the clear, which is a minor issue, because when you're used to Android devices, and most of them have the option where you can clear it right away versus having to scroll through that and then clear it, you kind of get used to the, you know, that good part there, and then when you come to something like this and you don't see that feature, it's kind of a bummer. So let me just quickly go into some gaming here. I don't do, like I said, on my HTC U11, what's on my phone, I don't really do too much gaming, but from what I've been doing, playing on here, you're not going to notice a big difference other than load times. So if you're looking for a budget phone that can, you know, game here and there, this won't fail you. But again, if you're into fast loading times, you won't get it on this phone, of course. So let's see, still loading. So yeah, it takes a while. So while playing games like this, I haven't noticed any lag issues, so it holds its own when it comes to gaming. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of gameplay here. So yeah, that's it for that. So yeah, let me go ahead. Oh, and the video quality on here, it has EIS, which so when it comes to video recording, like I said, it's pretty good, especially in well lit areas. And you know, the downside, of course, it doesn't come with optical image stabilization, but it does come with EIS, which is electronic image stabilization. So it's not going to be as good, but I do have video footage where I would be rolling in this review here. Like I said, I don't want this review to be too long, but if you're on a budget and you're looking for a pretty decent phone, I would probably suggest this. The design of the phone is well pretty made. You know, there's nothing too ugly about it. Nice gloss finish. Like I said, the indentation of the fingerprint sensor. I do like the rigid feel of the power button, so you know you can differentiate between these right here, the volume up and down. The only thing I do kind of dislike is the the way they put the micro USB charging. You know, most phones have it in the middle. It's kind of awkward having it on the side. I believe this is not waterproof, so might as well just strap on a waterproof case if you're, you know, a person that sweats a lot, or you might be in an area where there's a lot of water, like work or whatever. Phone is not too heavy. It sits well in the hand, so you won't have any trouble. It's not very slippery, which is a good thing. In my unboxing, my first video, I thought these were dual speakers, but they're not. I'm not gonna knock them for not having dual speakers because again, it's $125, so you're getting a pretty a decent thing for the money spent on this device. So that's it for my review, guys. Thanks for watching. If I had to rate this phone between 1 and a 5, I'll probably give it a 2.5. T-Mobile could have done better, but overall, it's a decent phone. $125. I mean, there are other worse phones than this probably out there. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching my quick review on the T-Mobile Revvl. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about this device. Are you thinking about getting this device? And peace out.